going on, everybody? Welcome back to Steve's World TV. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you are already part of this weird family, welcome back. Now, what are you going to be learning in today's video, you might ask? Well, that's a very good question. Thank you for asking. We're going to be learning 3 crazy card tricks that you can do in the comfort of your own home. We're going to jump in the car in a second and head to South Bank in Brisbane, give you a little performance so you understand what kind of reactions you can get. So, let's go. Oh, whoa, hang on a second, don't go anywhere. Wait. Before we go, if you're ready to go, smash that like button. Still learning. Let's go. So it's just a really simple card trick. Yeah. So here's what I've got here. I've got a mixed up pack of playing cards. Yeah? Check this out. You can see how they're all mixed up, yeah? Yeah. What's your name? Mark. Mark, alright Mark. Here's what's going to happen, Mark. I'm going to spread the cards like that. I want you to do me a favour. You get to choose either red or black, okay? You choose, go. No, you say red or black?
Black.
If you think the card is black, you're going to pull it towards you. Yeah. If you think it's not black, you put it over here. Okay, here we go, watch. So I'll go first. If I think it's red, I pull it towards me. Your turn. In the trash, okay. Awesome. I'll put mine in the trash. That one over there. Now we'll speed it up a little bit. There. Alright, sweet, stop. We're done. Here's the exciting part, okay? So these are the cards that you thought were black. And we had no idea about these cards, right? Yeah. This is the trash. So I want you to make a nice little pile like that, square it up. Neatness is important. And I want you to take the cards and put them in my hand. So you thought all these cards were
black. And
I had to get all the red. So would it be impressive if you had more black cards than me? It would be impressive if I had more reds than you. Yeah. Well, let's turn it over. Yeah. Oh, well, the bottom card's black and I've got a red. But how is this even possible? Bro, I'm wicked.
Blow my mind, That's good. That's impressive, man. Awesome.
Got him! Alright, now that first trick you saw is called red or black. Well, that's what I call it anyway. I've been doing that trick for a very long time. It always gets good reactions, so if you're ready to learn it, stick around. We're going to go to the studio and learn. Here we go. Now here's the explanation to the red or black card trick. The first step, you need to separate all the blacks from the reds. Do that right now. Once you've separated all the blacks from the reds, you then need to alternate red, black, red, black, red, black, all the way to the very end. Go. Once you've got the cards alternated, red, black, here's what we do next. You probably noticed at the beginning of the trick that I was shuffling the cards. This isn't shuffling, this is a false shuffle. Watch carefully what I'm doing. I'm actually taking a chunk of cards, putting them on the back, another chunk, putting them on the back. This creates the illusion that you're shuffling the cards. If you do it at speed, it looks like you're shuffling. So here's what I've got here. I've got a mixed up pack of playing cards. Yeah. Now if your hands are too small and you can't shuffle, that's okay. Put them on the table and just tell the spectator to cut and complete it. They can do it as many times as they want. It doesn't change the order at all. Now once the cards are shuffled, well, shuffled as we would say, we then have to peek at the bottom card. This is the most important step because it's going to tell you where to begin the alternating. Okay, so check it out. On the bottom we have a red card, which means on the top we have a black. So once we spread the cards on the table like that, we're going to ask the spectator to choose between red or black.
Black.
So, because there's a black card on the top, you want the spectator to always take the black cards, and they have no choice because they're alternated. And that means the spectator goes first and I go second because the second card is a red card. So here we go. If you think this card is black, you pull it towards you. If you don't think it's black, you put it in the trash right here. Away you go. Now I take my card. Now you'll see that we're always going to take a red or a black card. See, I'm always taking reds. I'll show you as I turn them over. There's a red. Your turn. Even if I put one in the trash, it's going to be a red card. Keep going. Have another red. put over here. Doesn't matter what happens, I will always choose red because they're in order, red, black, red, black. Now we'll speed it up. Once you get to the very end, this is where you get your magical applause and you get your reactions. You then say to the spectator, look, here's the cards that are trash. We had no idea what those cards were. And then you tell them to make a nice little pile of their cards, just like so. And then you say to them, wouldn't it be impressive if you had more black cards than me because you chose black? Or I got more red cards than you because I chose red. And then you turn the cards over like so. And you say to them, look, the bottom card, you got a black. But here's the real miracle. You will always get red and they will always get the color they chose. And that's how you do the red or black card trick. All right, so this trick is called the impossible match. Okay, so I want you to quickly look at the cards that you're holding. Yeah. Yes, okay. And show the camera that they are all different. So just give them a mix up, shuffle them between your hands. Yeah, you start doing that now if you want. Yeah, shuffle them up, perfect. Now I want you to hold the cards face down just like that. Perfect. Now, this is where you need to use all of your strength, okay? Check this out. I need you to rip the cards in half. Just give it a good rip. All the way down the middle until you have two halves, just like that.
What if he can't? Oh, I'm sad.
You got it, perfect.
So strong.
Excellent, and keep them in one pile in each hand. You've got it, you're ripping them.
Okay, yeah, Jaden.
Can we help our mate out?
It's not really a half.
All right, so now you have half in each hand, correct?
Yeah.
All right, now I want you to put either the left hand on top of the right or the right on top of the left. It's up to you. Do that now. Doesn't matter which one. Okay? Now, here's the important part. You must pay attention. Take the top three cards, 1, 2, 3, and place them somewhere together as a bunch in the middle. Put them somewhere in the middle. Perfect. All right, now I want you to take the top card, take the top card, and I want you to sit on it. Yes, I'll put one under here. Sit on it. Okay, this is where it gets really exciting. Can you give me a number between 2 and 5? Go. 2. Take 1, 2 from the top, and put them somewhere in the middle together as a bunch.
Oh, everyone?
And put them somewhere in the middle. Now, give me a number between 2 and 4.
3.
You can't choose 2, 3, or 4.
3.
3, okay, take 1, 2, 3. Yes, and put them somewhere in the middle, together as a bunch. Excellent, now this is where it gets really exciting because you're going to take the top card, put it on the bottom, and take the next card and just throw it. Do it again, top card on the bottom. The next one, just throw it on the ground. Perfect. Next one on the bottom, top one on the ground. One on the bottom, throw the next one on the ground. One on the bottom, next one on the ground. One on the bottom, next one on the ground. Now you should have one card left. Right, one card, hold on to it. Now do you remember in the beginning we put a card under our bottom?
Yes.
Grab it, check it out.
What the heck?
Check it
What
out.
the heck?
And show the camera. So the trick you just saw is called the impossible match. Now this trick is one of my favorites because it can actually play to a large audience. And so if you do it right and you practice, I promise you're going to get some amazing reactions. Here's how it's done. Now here's the explanation to the impossible match. This trick is super impressive. You can do it for large audiences and it just seems impossible, but here's how it's done. Firstly, you need to hand out 4 random cards. They can be any cards, they can be shuffled up. It has no difference on the outcome. So check this out. Firstly, what you need to do is you need to give 4 cards to the spectators. Once they have them, you need them to rip the cards down the middle. So rip them down, and sometimes it can be a little bit hard, but help them out, so you rip them right down the middle. Once you're at this point, they have a free choice. It doesn't matter which pile goes on top. They can put the right on the left or the left on the right. Once they have done that, you're at this point right here. You then tell them to take the top 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, and slide them somewhere as a bunch. They got to stay together somewhere in the middle. It doesn't matter where it is, as long as it's near the middle. Once they have done that, you then take the next card on top and tell them to put it in their pocket or sit on it. Just hide it away for now. We'll leave this here just for this presentation. So, this is where it gets exciting. You now ask a spectator to choose a number between 2 and 5. It can be 2, 3, 4, or 5. It doesn't matter. So, in this case, we're going to choose the number 2. You tell them to take 1, 2, and put it somewhere in the middle. Together as a bunch, they can go anywhere in the middle. Can go there, somewhere near the middle. You then ask another spectator to choose a number between 2 and 4. Now it doesn't have to be 3. A lot of people will go, oh, but there's only one number in the middle. It can be 2, 3, or 4. Let's say in this case, they choose a number 4. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4 cards and put them somewhere in the middle. But you can see we've got 3 cards. It can go here or it can go here. In this case, we're going to put it here as a bunch. Right, this is where it gets fun. You now tell the spectators to take the top card, put it on the bottom. The next card, you throw it away. You take the top card, put it on the bottom. You take the next card and throw it away. You take the top card, put it on the bottom. The next one, you throw it away. You take the top card, you put it on the bottom. The next one, you throw it away. You take the top one on the bottom, throw it away. You keep going to the very end until you've got 1 card left. Now this will always match. Why? Because this is just a mathematical trick that happens. So then you say to them, do you remember that card you sat on in the very beginning? Well, firstly look at the card that you've got left and take that card out of your pocket and you will have a perfect match every single time. Alright, so this is the 4 of a kind trick. Check it out. So, what is your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Sarah or Sarah? Sarah. Yes.
Sarah.
Okay, cool. Here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to put the cards here, okay? And I'd like you to cut half and put here. Excellent. And then cut half and put here. Perfect. And cut these ones and put it here. Fantastic. Now pick up all of these cards and take 1, 2, 3 and put on the bottom. And take 1, put here, another one here, and another one here. And put this one back. And pick up this one.
Yep.
And put 1 on top, 1 on here, and 1 on here. And put it down. And same with this one. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3 on bottom and 1 on each. Perfect. And back and then 1 more. Excellent. So 1, 2, 3, put 1 on each. And put it back. Okay, do you know what you just did? No, she has absolutely no idea. So, check this out, watch. You actually created a little miracle. I'll show you why.
Okay.
Turn that one over. Turn that one over. Turn that one over.
Oh.
And then this one.
What? Nice. Crazy.
All right, thank you very much. Here's the explanation to the 4 of a kind card trick. The first step, you need 4 of the same card on the very top. And in this case, we have the 4 queens. Do that right now. Once you've got the 4 cards, you then need to place them on the top of the pack. But you don't tell the spectator that those cards are on top. And then you get them to cut the cards into 4 piles, keeping in mind that the 4 of a kind are right here. Now, so that you can learn how this trick works, I'm going to take the cards, the 4 of a kind, and leave them face up. That way you can learn exactly how this works. Check it out. So you tell the spectator to cut 4 piles. You gotta remember where the queens are, or the 4 of a kind, and you say cut them into 4. It doesn't matter where they cut them, as long as you have 4 even piles. Once you have 4 even piles, you tell the spectator to grab the cards right opposite of where your 4 of a kind are. So you start over here. You tell them to cut 1, 2, 3 cards to the bottom and put 1 card on top of each. You tell them to put it back down and do it again. You take 1, 2, 3 and put 1 on each of the piles. Do it again. You take this pile, take 1, 2, 3, and you put 1 on top of each pile. You take the last pile. Now this is where you'll see how the trick works. You take 1, 2, 3 cards, and you put 1, 2, 3, and that's how the 4 of a kind works. Good luck. Have fun with it. Well, there you go. You now have 3 new tricks up your sleeve to show your friends and family. I appreciate all the love and support. If you want to see more videos like this, drop a comment down below. There will be a video every single week. Remember to always stay weird. I'll see you next time. Bye.